had a short yet crazy life, and I'm only 16. Yet there are moments in my life that have taught me to never take anything for granted. I picked up a basketball for the first time when I was in kindergarten. Turns out I was pretty good, so I kept going. Fifth grade year, at the end of practice, we were playing a game when I fell on my back. My coach came over to me and asked me if everything was okay. At first I said yes, but then I realized I couldn't move. So then he asked again, and I said no. Nothing was okay. We called 911 and I was rushed to the hospital. We stayed there for 3 hours. Turns out I hit a nerve, and for those 3 hours, the doctors and I worked together to try and get me to move again. Luckily enough, I got to go home and I could walk again that night. Yet it seemed I hadn't learned anything from that, because summer of 2020, I was driving a golf cart with some of my friends when I flipped it. Thankfully, everybody was okay and suffered from minor injuries that later on, they are now okay. Yet I still live with some of them, like having 3 fractures in my back. Still, it seemed I hadn't learned anything from that, because my freshman year of basketball, we had just lost a game. And we were coming home, and I looked out of the window on the bus and saw a girl laying on the ground. I looked out the other side of the bus, and I saw a semi. I knew it was a car crash, and that semi had just crashed into that girl's car. The guy from the semi was okay. He came out onto the street, onto the road, and onto our bus, and our coach provided aid to him. The girl, however, was not. The only thing our coach told us to do was bow our heads and pray for her, and we did. That night, our teammates, our parents, and our loved ones were trying to contact us to see if we were okay. We were, but we were all scared from that night. All these moments have taught me something valuable. That is, do not take life for granted. I have been given chances and signs to make the most out of life. And ever since I hit my back, rolled that golf cart, and witnessed life being taken, I haven't been taking anything for granted since.